Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, Mr. Welcome back to MotoGP 18. Has Mario had it as a hoster in Britain? Just like that middle third of the season, you can see how it really dropped off from the second visit to Spain to Britain last time out. But can he regain momentum in this final third of the season, beginning with his home race around the Misano World Circuit, Marco Simoncelli? Of course, the Misano is something totally different, as it all goes across the line and begin 3 possible qualifying laps. He just needed 1 last time out in Silverstone. Let's see if that's the case once again. As you go in this very tricky first sector. Remember to change gears as well. I was looking at a rider went off to actually avoid not hitting McDonald on his qualifying lap. Amazing. As you go through the right. And through the left. Oh, fantastic first set. So half a second up on Bezzecchia apparently. We go down the back straight into the hairpin, the main overtaking spot in this circuit. You can take a variety of lines through there as well. McDonald taking it out, I've outbraken myself, so I'll try and make the apex line. And he's done it into the double right as well. So it's a fantastic first sector, kind of screwed up the second though. And now in this third sector you get the infamous right-handers. Flat out in the first. Flat out in the second. Brake for the third. And then really brake for the fourth. Still looking to set a good lap time though. You go into the penultimate corner, you always got to turn in way earlier than you think you do. Same for the final corner. Got lots of curb on the inside now. So a fantastic run towards the line. Oh, not quite. He's just behind Bezzecchi McDonald. And now he's stuck behind his former teammate Loy in the first sector. Get out of here, Olivio. That's all, he messes up the right-hander, McDonald. What are you doing, Olivio? You couldn't do that last season on equal machinery. What thinks you can do it on different machinery now? Trying to overtake McDonald. Well, he's gained 3/10 apparently. Hold that back then. Seems to have gained time somehow. And you're down the back straight. Into the hairpin. There we go, kind of hit the apex that time. He's in the second groove, it was close enough. And into the double right. Got to break it up first, double right. Even then, McDonald still messes it up. Now you're just taking too shallow line, really got to sweep into some corners round here. Such as those last 2 corners, and McDonald didn't do that in that double right. Again, that could be a passing spot in the race as well. Seen that in the past. So we're really carrying the speed now. You can see he's lost time in that third sector. Now can he nail these last couple of corners? As Canet's on pole now, 40.6. Not on the power very early. It's not going to be a 40 though, is it? It's slower. Got 1 lap. Try and please his home crowd. And grab another pole this season. So go flat out through the right. That's much better. And breaking into that next right. So tight. But that's a good first set. He's up on Canet by a 10th. So the first sector's McDonald's. Third sector's pretty even. Second sector's not been good. So his teammate takes pole. 40.4. And the final sector is very easy for McDonald as well. Oh, he actually hits the right-hander this time. It's an improvement as well. He's just a 10.5 down of his teammate. And so halfway through the lap, Just got some fast sweepers to go. And some corners you really lean the bike into. It's all a bit wide again. It's improvement. Waits out, brakes himself to that right hander again. He's 4/10 down from his teammate. Also, he goes a bit wide in penultimate corner. Final corner's better. As all Martin's on pole now. 40.3. McDonald, no. So it's Martin on pole ahead of Bastianini and Canet, and Nick of McDonald leading the second row ahead of Di Giannantonio and Della Porta. And it's Bezzecchi, Antonelli and Rodrigo on the third row. Ran out the top 10 is Alonso Lopez. Where's that qualifying performance come from for the Spaniard? He's had a shocking season so far ahead of McPhee. And Otto on the fourth row though today. And then we've got Nuruddin, Arenas and Suzuki. Foggia, Mino and Yachenko. Good qualifying for the Kazakhstan rider ahead of Arbolino. Kornfeld rounds out the top 20. Then Ramirez, Binder, Meza, Tuba, Sasaki, Budaga and Masaki. Then Loy and the Thai rider at the back. So for McDonald, can he bounce back and grab a podium, but some points back from Martin? As here's McDonald revving up at the start then, waiting for the lights to go out for his home race. There's a bit of a poor one. You saw the wheel spin. You see Rodrigo, you see Bezzecchi, you see Della Porta jumping, you see Alonso Lopez trying to join in as well. As you go through the left-hander. McDonald holding on ahead of Rodrigo, but Della Porta getting a bit feisty with his teammate. Oh, and what you Della Porta just shoving McDonald ride. We've gone to the back straight. McDonald down to 7th. Poor getaway. Well, he's got the slipstream on. Rodrigo tries to outbrake the Argentine rider. Doesn't work out, but then he's got a switch back. He's got the speed heading into the double right. He's got the inside line. So that's 6th. Now he's got the gain onto the top 5. Look at Bezzecchi all over the back. With the Grassini, I believe that's Di Giannantonio, as Martin is battling for the lead, so it has to be. Got Canet in 3rd, or into 2nd as well. As well, massive crash in front. It's Martin. It's the championship leader. So McDonald sees his championship rival fly into space. Will he be back for the next race? That is the big question. Will he even be back in this race? Might have to get NASA to search for his bike. As we go on to the second lap, it's Bastianini, Canet, Di Giannantonio, Bezzecchi, McDonald. Martin, nowhere. It's not all over the back of Bezzecchi. No what happened to him in Silverstone, no, when he did that. He's past Bezzecchi, trying to get past Di Giannantonio as well. We've gone to the back straight. You can see the top 2 getting away, Canet and Bastianini. Bezzecchi not really in a title fight. The other 4 are. So we're seeing Martin fly into space. They'll be trying to take advantage of his misfortune. Try and score as many points as they can. Close that gap at the top. We're going down the inside of Di Giannantonio, but look at that fight. And the Grassini rider. He's got Mino ahead of McPhee. Good battle for last between Loy and the Thai rider. McDonald into 3rd. And it's through this right-hander where Martin just got it right. Hit the curb. And that was goodbye. That was curtains. Got Otto and Suzuki in 3rd. Or battling for the top 10, should I say. Got McDonald in 3rd. Got Ramirez battling for a point with Yachenko. It's out of the final corner. McDonald got the slipstream of Canet in front on a 40-point flat.
Taking advantage of these tyres early on. Be right in the tail, the lead pair. Oh, and he's got some slipstream on Canet. Making a late dive. Down the inside the Spaniard. We go for the left. He holds on. He's got his teammate 6/10 in front of the Leopard. 1, 2. As Mays is down as well, the number 5. So through the hairpin, still stays ahead of Canet. But this would be the best result, well, second best result for the championship for McDonald. Short of winning the race. At least his teammate's doing it again. What a run this would be for Enya Bastianini. You've got Suzuki into the top 10 of Hotel. That's what they're battling for. Top 10 place, not third. Surprised Canet not coming back at McDonald in the fast rights. You've got Rodrigo in 7th. Going into that penultimate corner. Lift early enough, that can just be an acceleration zone. And through the final corner. So good at getting a run off that corner onto your start-finish straight and onto the 4th lap. 7/10 behind his teammate. It's Silverstone all over again, isn't it? 2 Leopards in front. Can McDonald hold on this time? Another long race, 8 laps. It's going to be very tough. Especially if you're sliding the bike like that through corners. But it's gained a 10th from Bastianini compared to a lap ago. He's got a gap to connect behind. We've got Mitaki and Sasaki batting for 23rd. That's a bit of a mouthful. Santone up to 7th. McPhee up to 9th, head of Hotel. Japanese side still going okay over 23rd. Got Jorge Martin recovered from space. Getting ahead of Yurchenko for 16th. As McDonald runs wide. Canet not taking advantage, but Bastianini, that could be the gap he needs. Over a second now ahead. And Martin looks like he's scoring points. So there might not be the gimme that championship rivals thought this would be. Look at that, over a second behind his teammate McDonald. As always battling for 24th. The Thai rider. Don't rider in the final corner as well. He's pushed hard in this opening half of the race. However, won't bite him in the arse in the second half. 1.1. I mean, we saw it's on the 4th lap, that penultimate lap. The bike started misbehaving, just caught out McDonald. Let's see what lap it is round here. You can see the rear already shaking a bit all over the place. McDonald's gained almost half a second at opening sector. Absolutely nailed it until the run onto the back straight where he's lost all that time. Great job, McDonald. And again, wide in the hairpin. As Canet's a second and a half back. So he shouldn't be looking back, McDonald. Just be focusing on his teammate in front. In fact, he's lost 7/10 in that sector thanks to that mistake. And then running wide in the hairpin. So they've got similar pace this top two. Just don't think it's good enough pace for McDonald to catch back up to his teammate. He might have to settle for second this race, but still. That's his best result for a while. Since he's winning Mugello. As we go into that final sector. It's already getting a bit all over the place on the 5th lap, this bike. Yeah, through the final corner. And a 41 flat. So he's 1.6 behind Bastianini. Not good signs for McDonald for the final 3 laps of this race. It's Di Giannantonio ahead of Canet now. A battle for third. They go through the double right. Now can he nail this left-hander onto the back straight? That's much better. Gains a couple of tenths. He's kind of in no man's land. He's 1.5 behind his teammate, 1.6 ahead of the battle for third. Let's see Martin dropping back, is that? Might not grab a point. So this might actually be the gimme then for everyone. As you've got Loin 26th ahead of Ramirez. Now Binder in 18th ahead of Nuruddin. McDonald's made some setup changes for this bike as well. Because after in Silverstone you saw how much he was struggling his last couple of laps. Just getting on the power, so he's made it a bit more stable getting on the power of the bike. So we'll see if that works, especially in this phase of the race. He's 2 seconds behind his teammate. As he skips over the curbing. Just about legal. But then Ryder in the final corner gets a warning. He can't afford to do that again. He sets a 40.7. So much better that, but it's just matching Bastianini. So on the penultimate lap. You know what this could mean for McDonald? He's short shifting through that right hander now. Trying to save that rear. Get down just a second this time. That's all Bulliger down in his VR46 machine. And he only matches Bashi in that first sector now. Spurger's behind his teammate Foggia down in 27th. What a poor day. The VR46 machine. Or for team, not Sky Italia team. As Canet's back up to third ahead of Di Giannantonio. He's lost 4 tenths in that second sector, but that is his weakest sector. He's got Cornfeld ahead of Suzuki. Martin up to 17th ahead of Lopez. Despite probably being concussed to hell, still battling this race, Martin. But next up is another home race round Aragon. So he's got to rest up a lot for that race. Sebastian, he's just got the pace this race. Very impressive from the Italian. Normally good round Misano. But his teammate's just a bit better. Shevchenko up to 14th ahead of Arbolino. Or not. They've got 41.4. So McDonald might have settled for second now. Going on to this final lap. And out breaks himself in the first corner. Well done, McDonald. He's got Mino in the 11th. Got Ottel. Battling for it. Really battling for it. So the fear for McDonald is if he slows up too much, he allowed Di Giannantonio and Canet to be on his tail. And we saw what happened in the second half of that one up in Silverstone when that happens. So McDonald got to keep on it. Go out the hairpin. Got Yachenko battling with Martin for the final point. This could be big for the championship. You can see Di Giannantonio not far behind. Along with Canet. Remember, he's still in tow, is the Spaniard. Could have a vital battle for second. And look at Canet get past Di Giannantonio. As well, what are you doing, Di Giannantonio? Don't want having none of it though. Did you go for the hairpin? No, Canet's got the run, has he? Has Di Giannantonio got the run? Who's going to grab second? There's no doubt Bastianini's going to win this race. When the final corner, Sim McDonald has held on and made it Leopard 1 and 2. What a race. What a battle in that final lap. And what a result for the championship as well, with Martin out of it. So Bastianini wins by 4.2 seconds in the end, ahead of McDonald, who once again posted the fastest lap. But most importantly, got his best result since Mugello, as we have Di Antonio in third, rounding out the podium by less than a tenth of a second ahead of Canet. Then it's Bezzecchi rounding out the top 5 ahead of Della Porta, Antonelli, Rodrigo, Martin in ninth. What? Ahead of Kornfeld, Ottel, Mino, Suzuki, McPhee and Arenas. What a comeback from Martin as he got Yurchenko at the back. So in the championship, McDonald regains the championship lead. He just lost it for one race, but he's just 3 points ahead of Martin. DJ Antonio's just 6 points back. Canet's just 9 points back. That separates the top 4, increments of 3, incredible. And look at Bastianini, just 17 points back in 5th. This is going to be an epic last 6 races of the season, with Bezzecchi in 6th ahead of Antonelli by 10 points. Then there's a bit of a gap to Della Porta in 8th, Otto in 9th, and he's tied on points with Rodrigo as he's scored further down the field, top 20. He's run out by Arenas. 25 riders scored, just 2, but the tie rider Loy and Masaki yet to score. As McDonald, he is the first rider. It is confirmed, despite Bastianini's superb run of form. McDonald's retaken the championship lead, taken over that first rider status. And it's improved his skills up to 71 for lean angle, 69 for throttle management and brakes management, 68 for riding position. Didn't finish before his teammates would definitely achieve the qualifying and race objectives set by the team though. And look at all those development points. So we're going to have some big upgrades for Aragon. As in MotoGP, Marquez beat Dovi and Rossi to the victory. Then in Moto2, it's Olivier ahead of Alex Marquez and Bagnaia. On the Red Bulls Rookie Cup, once again it was the Czech rider ahead of the Turkish Trend. So for McDonald, he can view other offers or stay in his team. Let's see what the Moto2 offers are. He can go to the top Moto2 team. The Sky Racing Team VR46 or one of the top Moto2 teams. He's got some fantastic Moto2 offers in set for next season. As in Moto3, of course, he's got every team offering in something. But he's going to stick with his team and he's going to upgrade this bike. So we're looking at maybe suspension upgrades, or was it brake upgrades, wasn't it? Should we improve it, preventing lockup? But every time we upgrade this, it seems to get worse for some reason. The brake stability just isn't there with each upgrade. But let's see how it works out for McDonald. Next time out, as what a way to begin the final third of the season with his best result since that win in Italy. And we head to Aragon next time out for the third visit to Spain, around a very twisty and tricky circuit. Can McDonald grab his first victory in 8 races, or will he have to settle for second best behind his teammate once again? So out for watching and find out next time.